Welcome to the Overwatch 2 Spotlight. We've always strived to be the best competitive, team-based hero shooter. This past year alone, we made huge updates to our competitive systems, including matchmaking, balance updates, role queue times, and new features, all in service of constantly improving and evolving this game. To continue in that goal, we aim to innovate by creating new experiences for the more than 100 million players that have joined us since we launched in 2016. New experiences, new metas, new modes, new events, new heroes, just new ways to have fun. And 2025 is going to be another big year for us. Not only are we expanding this brilliant global
I can fuck with having fun.
Return to China in season 15, but the overall key focus for us this year is how we can evolve what it means to play an Overwatch game. There's so many things coming to Overwatch 2 this year that we can't even fit it all into this spotlight. So, over the next 30 to 40 minutes, we're really excited to show you many.
So they got perks coming in, season 15 and beyond, 6v6 in Overwatch Classic, heroes, stadium, cosmetics, and esports, right? I'm gonna call this now for cosmetics. I think they're bringing in loot boxes. I think they have hit that desperate state to bring back loot boxes. That's not,
but definitely not all that we are planning for the first half of this year. First up, the biggest change since Overwatch launched,
perks.
Your favorite heroes are about to get a whole lot more heroic with perks. Perks are here to completely redefine your strategy and how you...
Okay, there's two takes on how they can do this. There's two ways they can do this. They could do it the COD route, where you put on perks on a certain hero to like, you put like before a game, you can put on perks on a certain hero to like give you how you feel the superhero or that certain hero should work. Or they can go the dumb route, right? They can go the absolute dumb route and have a level up system with inside the game itself, that specific game, and it's just a counter on counter picks. That is what I'm those are the two ways they can go. That's the two ways they can go. The level up in game or the COD way.
You play.
Knowing Overwatch, they're gonna do the dumb way and is gonna be counter on counters.
Heroes.
All right, let's see.
Them as hero-specific bonuses that level up your gameplay and not just your hero.
They're doing it in the game. Oh my god, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is terrible.
Bonuses that level up your gameplay.
All right, so far we'll have two choices. Concussive vacuum, concussive blast knocks back is reversed, so instead of pushing away, it pulls towards the center. Eyes in the sky, jet dash grants jet fuel usage maximum overfill double. So I'm basically saying you can fly for double the amount of time.
And not just your hero.
Okay.
This means you can customize how you play in a match like never before. It's like giving your favorite heroes a little extra oomph. Overwatch 2 is about to evolve in a way you've never seen before. After that, we'll go into how we're starting the 2025 competitive year with a full reset and new competitive rewards, including the new competitive weapon when Season 15 launches. We will also showcase some new mythic skins, game modes, and of course, upcoming heroes. Plus, some improvements to how you are rewarded for your playtime, including the return of a system from Overwatch 1 that we've received a ton of requests for.
It's loot boxes. They're bringing back loot boxes. So what the fuck is the point of Overwatch 2? To add perks? To add perks? Bro, where the fuck is the story quest? Add the perks into the story quest. Do not add the perks into a competitive game mode. That is so dumb. Continue. That is so... Okay.
We'll also share what's going on with esports, including how it's expanding with the reintroduction of Overwatch into China. Of course, some info on Overwatch Classic, as well as 6v6. And hopefully, a few surprises mixed in as well.
All right.
Know what this universe means to all of you, and our team is driven by the idea of working together with all of you in this wonderful community. Developing the best version of this universe for years and years to come is what truly matters. We're so thankful that you are all on this journey with us. And there's so much to tell you about that you're gonna want to stick around.
The competition, determination, and boom! What a worthy title! From the ashes, rise again!
So they're doing a competitive full rank. No matter what rank you are starting from bare bones bottom. A little iffy on that because now if people do come back to the game, they're not like, it's just gonna, I'm a little iffy on that, but it is a full rank reset, so hopefully your MMR also resets completely as well. So does your, like, obviously your SSR as well. But if your MMR does not reset with this, then it's pointless. But
It is not about standing atop the mountain. It is the climb!
okay. All right, so the new it's new galactic weapons. Don't you find it fucking funny that they're naming this weapon the galactic weapon, even though Marvel Rivals just came out and their main protagonist is Galactica, actually, my bad. Anyways, continue. It does look nice though. I will give that. It does look nice. Better than fucking Emerald. Better than Emerald. I'll give it that.
How could you not win with such an advantage?
Oh, Risa, let's see what she has. Protective banner. A javelin spin is replaced with a barrier. Charge javelin. Energy javelin will be charged, increased projectile speed, and knockback pierces enemies at full power. So we're bringing back shield metas. Wow, Overwatch, did you not learn from what happened in Overwatch 1? Did you, I guess we just never learn from our mistakes.
You are superior and bang! My armored
Loot box is obviously coming back.
Yes! Just what I had hoped for! The spoils of victory continue!
So, what I'm seeing here, right, is that
My armored fingers are
what I'm seeing here is that you're not able to get legendaries. They haven't shown a legendary skin. They're showing basic stuff, right? Basic emotes, basic skins. They're not basic sprays. They're not showing any legendary items that you can equip. So meaning that the legendaries, epics, and stuff like that, maybe even rares. I doubt they're locking rares. But I think legendary and up, you still have to buy.
just what I had hoped for!
Because none of these are legendary cosmetic items.
Spoils of victory continue!
They're bringing back goats. They're bringing back goats. I guess this is Zenyatta Mythic.
Free your mind. Energy
A good Mythic.
A warrior's greatest weapon is patience. Be present in the moment.
Well, I didn't even see the current colors. All right, so we got blue, purple, red. The red one looks gas. Battle Pass skins. They're going for like a Chemtech kind of Chemtech. It looks. Of course, Kiriko gets another fucking skin because that's all she gets. It's fucking skins in this game because it's her godchild. Hello, Harith. So she gets another skin. Of course she does. That's all she gets. New shop upgrades. Okay. She's getting fucking like 7 skins this season, bro. What did she? Oh, she just had one here, right? She just got this one, right? And now you're telling me she's also getting another one? Overwatch? Yeah, Overwatch. She's getting, okay, Kiriko's getting 2 skins that I counted so far. That was a cute Arisa skin. King Jen, how you doing, King? How you doing, King? I'm giving my honest review about this Overwatch trailer, and it's not looking good right now. The Seraphim is coming back. I kind of already knew that this was going to happen because the Seraphim is the only thing that.
Time to talk about something.
All right, so now we're getting into the perks category. So we're finding out if it's a COD kind of perk system or is it a MMORPG kind of perk system. And if it's a COD, damn, Overwatch is looking cooked at 100%. If it's a COD, like Call of Duty, like you put your perks on before, like in game, before like you hop into the game, it could work. It could work. It could work. It's solidified. It could work because then it forces you to play that place out no matter what. If you're leveling up mid game, and you can like choose, it's just gonna be counter versus counter. It's gonna be a terrible game. It's gonna be super hard to balance. It's just not gonna be fun for anybody.
Introducing
So let's see. Perks.
This
Okay.
is the most significant innovation to core gameplay since Overwatch launched.
And also this is coming from a high like grandmaster, the top 500 player in Overwatch, high ranked top 500 in Overwatch 1, and I was high grandmasters in Overwatch 2. So this is coming from like me as a pro gamer.
In 2016.
Okay.
This is more than just an update. It's a radical shift in how you experience gameplay.
Hi Harith, I hope you're
Perks
doing
are
well.
upgrades
I
to
hope
your
you're doing well
hero's
too,
kit
King.
that unlock
King.
during the game. They provide
It's during the game. During the game. During the game. This game is cooked. They already confirmed Goats is coming back.
strategic layer.
Goat system is coming back. Goats is they already confirmed it.
Throughout the match, you'll level up your hero 2 times, unlocking 1 minor perk and 1 major perk.
Yeah, I'm doing
First time
great.
you level up,
I'm
you'll
doing
get a
great.
choice between 2 minor perks.
All right.
We positioned minor perks as lighter upgrades.
So wait. Pause. You're getting 2 perks per game. 1 minor, 1 major. What's the minor?
Between 2
Minors are like Forge Smith can increase health by 25. Okay. Activating Overload fills Rivet Gun ammo. So it's basically like a cooldown reduction. I would say these are minor perks.
Two minor
Not bad.
perks. We
Oh my god,
positioned
it's
minor
Fortnite.
perks
It
as
is. They're
lighter
basically
upgrades.
Fortniting this.
They're like a little boost to warm you up, from cooldown reductions to small passives that keep things balanced but exciting. Once you hit your major perk level, you'll get to choose between 2 powerful upgrades.
It's like
Let you
Apex and
fine-tune
Fortnite.
your
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
for the rest of the match. Major
Alright.
perks are gameplay shifting additions to your hero's kit, changing your core loop and redefining what your hero is capable of. Let's look at an example now with Orisa.
All right, let's see.
When you level up Orisa to level 2, your minor perk choice will be between heat reduction on your primary fire or the ability to briefly tank burst damage with Fortify. Are you facing down a Junkrat and want to be able to survive his tire? The upgrade to Fortify.
Overwatch, you just killed your fucking game, bro. You just killed your game. Cause like, that's good. Like, right? Right there may not be super imbalanced. Right? Think about it. That might not be super imbalanced if you think about it. But it will be super imbalanced when you can, if you can tank a Junkrat hit tire with Fortify, right? Think about it. supports are so out of the question. Then Anna's grenade ain't gonna do shit to you. Fucking damage amp is not gonna do anything to you. Lucio's boop isn't doing anything to you. Supports are so out of the question. You just killed the support. You just killed most DPSs just based off that one perk that you are able to fortify a one-hit ult.
Might be
Continue.
a great choice. The fun really gets going when you get to your major perk at level 3, though. Here,
Okay.
Orisa gets the choice between a higher impact energy javelin.
We're
or
bringing back
swapping out
like
your
2 shield
javelin
meta.
spin
2
for a
shield meta.
protective barrier.
You slut. What's up,
Here's
G's?
another example of what you can expect with major perks with Torbjorn. For Torb's major perk options, you can choose between
slut.
2
We all
wild
sluts.
upgrades for your turret. The first perk option is allowing you to upgrade your turret to level 3 when activating Overload, drastically shifting your turret's threat level as it rips through enemies. The second perk option
That was already in Overwatch 1. That was already. I'm home whenever you want to play comp. I mean, I'm down to comp. Let me just react to this, upload it to YouTube, and then I'm on.
is if you're feeling a little cheeky, upgrading your turret to now stick on walls. With this
That's not bad. That's not bad. I
Torque
like
can
that.
take different angles and even surprise opponents with sneaky turret placement. Finally, let's round it out with Ana. Ana's first
Okay, let's
major
see.
perk choice upgrades her sharpshooting capabilities, allowing her to headshot enemies. Be careful, Widowmaker. You might lose this sniper duel. Then, be careful, Widowmaker.
Biotic rifle can crit enemies. Okay. It says can crit enemies. You can't crit allies. So you can't heal allies more if you do crit damage to them. Using Nano Boost can also cast on Ana.
Upgrades her sharpshooting capabilities, allowing her to headshot enemies. Be careful, Widowmaker. You might lose.
It still
this
takes 3
sniper
shots
duel.
though.
Then, if you're playing Ana and having a hard time getting dove on, you might want Ana's second major perk option. Give yourself Nano Boost when it's activated on an ally. Now that's a way to
That's
turn a fight.
I would choose that
When
all
designing
time.
perks, we wanted to expand and elevate what your heroes are capable of. We are looking for a system that we can layer on top of your normal Overwatch gameplay and offer choice from match to match. We
All right.
plan on adjusting perks on a regular cadence with bigger system refreshes happening in the middle of the year. Every choice you make with perks will impact the battlefield, offering new opportunities to outplay enemies and support your team. You'll get to experience the next era of Overwatch 2 when Season 15 launches.
Perks are the worst thing they probably could have added. The worst thing.
Awesome.
It might have just killed the
Passion and
game.
dedication this community brings to the game every day. Honestly, it's what keeps us hyped to bring you more. Today, we're so happy to share some exciting new features when the 2025 competitive year begins during Season 15, a season that will shake things up by making the game more strategic and further improving our competitive systems. Last year during Season 9, we introduced a major rework to our competitive system, as well as the addition of new hero passives that
Last year, season 9. Last year was season 9. Let's say they're on season. What season are they on right now? 10?
refresh the core gameplay of Overwatch. As
13?
we enter
Maybe
the
12?
first season of 2025, this is the perfect chance for the team to shake things up once again. For such a big season, it just feels logical to start with a big bang, our galactic weapons.
Okay.
In response to
Not
your
bad.
feedback about competitive rewards, we worked hard to make this year's weapon variant out of this world. We developed new tech to support applying this type of complex material to weapons. We want you to feel like you have the power of the stars in the palm of your hand. And hey, we're also making climbing the ladder even more charming. At Platinum and above, you'll now get exclusive weapon charms alongside the existing titles. We'll start tracking your rank
Why wasn't that in the game already? When you add charms. Like that should have been a thing. That should have been a thing when the game came out. Adding charms to a weapon that you
for this
already
year's
had
Season
charms.
15,
Should have
and
been
hand out
already a
these
thing.
rewards for the first time in Season 16. Now you'll be flexing your rank in any mode by rocking these battle
They
ready
do look good
cosmetics
though.
with
They
pride.
do look good though.
We're also excited to report that we're bringing rank icons back to the hero portraits while you're in competitive play. We'd like to do more of this sort of thing in the future, but for now, this will give players that want to show off their skill by sharing their gameplay an easier way to do that. Now, Season 15's rank reset. We've tuned our ranks again, and we're confident you can reach new heights that show off your true skill, whether you've been away for a while or you've been grinding up until the last minute in some questionable end-of-season matches. Most importantly, we think these soft resets work best when we're introducing big new features that change.
I'm not gonna lie.
You've been grinding.
The borders look cool. The borders do look cool. I will give them this. These are so similar. Too similar. Like, I get it. This one has like a little pink accent on the bottom. Too similar.
Up until the last minute in
But
some questionable end-of-season matches. Most importantly, we think these soft resets work best when we're introducing big new features that change what it means to be skilled at the game. I'm happy to announce that hero bans are officially coming to the game. We know you've been asked.
oh, hero bans aren't a bad thing per se. I could fuck with hero bans. The problem is Overwatch caters to certain characters too much. And now those characters are not going to get playtime. Because, like, Ana is just going to get banned because she's the only anti-hero. So much. Like, she has no movement ability. She's the only anti. She's going to get banned so much. And it's going to go crazy.
Feature, and we're looking forward to building our take on it. Don't worry. No pools or cats and pools are involved. We want a system that punches up at the strong or frustrating heroes without punching down at weak.
I got to figure out what rank. They have to say what rank they're going to start banning people. I think rank ban should be from plat up.
Niche picks. We also want a system that's very fast, that gives you nuanced control over outcomes, and that we can tweak based on your feedback. As you've seen, we're building a lot of new features. And speaking of buildings, what if you had more control over which of our buildings you spend your time in? We're happy to announce that map voting will be coming to the game after hero bans. Both hero bans and map voting are exclusive to competitive play. One of the other changes I'm particularly excited about is a quality of life update I've wanted to build since my first day on the job. When I joined the team, I was challenged to list the top 10 things I wanted to work on. Back then, we chose the ping system from that list, but today we're building my number one, and that's improved hero information. In a game about mastery like ours, equipping players with the knowledge they need to improve.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back a couple steps. Map bans, great, good. I like map bans. Problem is, certain maps have certain amount. Like think Coliseum, push maps. There's only 3 push maps. If we're allowed one ban each, that leaves 1 push map, bro. You guys don't have enough mappage in each area to be able to ban, right? So what it should do is be like this match is cat push, right? A cat push map, right? Then you have a choice between 3 or 4 choices, right? And then you get to like one team chooses what they want to play, the other team chooses what they want to play, and then then you can ban on a map, right? So it's like you got like 15 seconds to ban. And it's like, let's ban this map because we don't want to play here. Or like they ban another map because they don't want to play there. So that means it leaves like 1 map. You know?
Is one of the most useful services we can provide.
This is goated. Having like this is probably the only thing in this trailer that I like so far. Having the charge, what it is, what button it is, the damage, the collision damage, the movement bonus, duration. This is fantastic. This is what new players need.
Provide as developers. That's why we're adding detailed stats to the hero information screen that show damage, cooldowns, ranges, and perks. Of course,
No.
Season 15 isn't just about competitive cosmetic updates. We're also tweaking stuff behind the scenes, think shop bundles and better ways to snag those jaw-dropping cosmetics. Season 15
Loot
is the
boxes.
return of loot boxes.
It's not even final, so they might not even add it. They might cancel it.
You heard that right. Loot boxes are making a comeback. We're keeping it fun while being transparent about what's inside and the rate of various drops.
So
Comeback. We're keeping it fun.
You can get legendaries and epics in the loot boxes. I'm okay with this.
Fun while being transparent about what's inside and the rate of various drops from opening each box. Oh, and guess what? They'll be available in the free track of the Battle Pass. And of course, they'll also be in the weekly rewards where you can get loot boxes for just playing. There are plenty of ways to earn them. We're really excited for the changes we've made in bringing these back, and hope you are too.
That adding loot boxes might just save the game again. Might have just, because we were asking for decades, for years. When did Overwatch 2 come out? When did Overwatch 2 come out? It took them 3 years to add loot boxes in to an already existing game that I already had back in 2016.
I'm really excited to join you today to speak about what you can expect from events this year. One of the biggest ways the team has been exploring new ways to play Overwatch 2 is through 6v6 tests. This is something players have been asking about since we launched Overwatch 2 with 5v5, and Aaron has written a few extensive blogs on why the team made this switch. Things like pick rates, tank queue times, match stalemates, matches going on too long, sometimes made Overwatch feel like more of a slog than the fun it should have been. We want to find...
If the match is too long, that just means both teams are really good at doing their job. That means it's an even fight. Do you really want to slugfest one team? Like,
the absolute best way to make 6v6 with those concerns in mind. These limited time events are our way to really test how 6v6 in Overwatch 2 could work in the most fun, compelling ways possible when trying to address the various issues it used to face. This was a really great experiment for us, and we thank everyone that took part, jumped into the...
So, I haven't played Overwatch in a bit. So, is Overwatch right now, is it 2-2-2-2? Like, is it 2 tanks, 2 DPS, 2 supports? Or could you choose whatever, like, would it be like open choose 6v6? Like, where you get to pick what you want? Or is it going to be 2 tanks, 2 supports, 2 DPS?
And shared your feedback. We're still sifting through all of the in-game data, along with the mountain of feedback the team received across social media, forums, emails, and carrier pigeons. So look for an update on some key learnings in the coming weeks.
Who the fuck is sending carrier pigeons? Continue.
Moving forward, we're going to be doing more of these, and in Season 15, we're pleased to announce 6v6 is getting its own competitive queue. This will be an open queue, but with a max of 2 tanks per team. Not all of our events are just pure...
So it's not open queue. It's not open queue.
Purely to experiment and to...
Because then it's just 2-2-2-2.
Try and test out new features. We're also running events because, let's be honest, they're simply fun. Obviously, we have to bring back the modes and events that everyone loves. In addition to the current return of Lunar New Year, we're bringing back April Fools. You'll hit the beach in Summer Games, and of course, face the horrors of Dr. Junkenstein this Halloween. Outside of those annual events, one of the most fun limited time modes we've worked on in a while has to be Overwatch Classic. This was a labor of love for those of us who have been immersed in this universe for almost 10 years. We started in November with the Overwatch 1 launch day patch. 21 heroes, original abilities, no hero limits or role locks. Then in January, we rolled out with the September 2017 Moth meta patch, introducing the original versions of Ana, Sombra, Orisa, and Doomfist. But you can't do Overwatch Classic without the most notorious of Overwatch 1 periods. So coming in Season 15, we are bringing you Overwatch Classic GOATS. This was a ridiculously glorious time to play. You had...
Glorious? Glorious time to play? GOATS almost killed you. GOATS almost killed this game so bad. Like, it had to be nerfed to the ground because of what happened.
These won't be matches you'll go into thinking the key headshot or flanking play will make a difference. GOATS meta is a head-to-head battle, testing which team can be the most thoughtful and strategic in setting up the best combination of plays, the best use.
Luckily, it's not like a
dual ults. Communication will be key when jumping back to 2019 to see if you have it in you to be the GOAT.
All right, heroes. They're adding multiple because there's an S.
Today, we introduce an exciting new hero to our lineup. Meet Freya. Codenamed Windasher, she's the latest addition to Overwatch's roster, poised to help you elevate your game.
Okay.
Freya hails from the land of Denmark, where the winters are cold and apparently the bounty hunters are even colder. Freya was once Overwatch's most renowned search and rescue operative, dedicated to saving lives. But when Overwatch disbanded, she put her skills towards a new purpose, bounty hunting. Now she'll hunt down any target for the right price. Freya is a hero with a unique arsenal at her fingertips. Armed with an explosive crossbow and a cape that gives her serious airtime, Freya doesn't play by the rules. We think you'll love the new dynamic she brings to Overwatch. Whether you're the type to strategize, hit the ground running, or hover above it,
She's
she's got
Z-Pass.
something for everyone. Test your foes with her explosive flare, or wrap them up like a gift with her bola. And if someone tries to flee, well, as Freya says, run or hide, it won't matter in the end. Freya's kit doesn't just aim to control the battlefield, it aims to own it. Unload a flurry of rapid-fire bolts with her rev-draw crossbow to keep the pressure on your enemies. Slow it down with Take Aim to line up the perfect shot and fire a high-speed, explosive bolt that will turn your targets into fireworks. Quick
Okay.
dash in any direction to reload your explosive bolt and leave your enemies in the dust. Launch yourself sky high with an updraft of wind and catch those rooftop campers or get a bird's eye view before you strike. And finally, snag an enemy with a bola shot. Wrap them up and pull in their unlucky teammates for the ultimate combo play. For those of you who love a challenge, Freya is going to test your skills like never before. Recognized internally as being one of the highest skill heroes in the game, Freya's kit demands precision and a steady, long-range aim. Whether you want to
I'm gonna be completely honest. She does not look like a high school character at all. She looks like a. I will give her like a 3-star, difficulty out of 5. Like
dominate the battlefield,
Like,
your
I
skill
can-
demands
oh,
precision and
I can see her movement just being a little bit to get used to. I do not see her being as the most difficult character to play, because you have characters that like are way more difficult to play, and cooldown management and all that stuff. So it's
she's
just
going to be the
she's
right
definitely
bounty
not the
hunter to
one.
hire. Now that we've shown you Freya, you probably want to know who the Season 18 hero will be. I think it's fitting to give you a sneak peek at Hero 44. Codenamed Aqua, this Chinese water wielder has one of the most unique ability sets that we have ever developed.
Okay,
You'll learn more
Aqua.
about him later this year. And before then, get ready for the Freya hero trial coming later in Season 15. Keep following the Overwatch 2 team on social media for all
Alright, Stadium.
Season 16 is launching in April and is going to be another massive season. In addition to a new hero, theme, and some fun events, we have something extra special that has been in the works for a long time. Welcome to Stadium, the ultimate battleground for strategy, teamwork,
Is it
and
TDM?
hero
Team
evolution.
Deathmatch, basically, right?
Stadium is the biggest game mode we've made since Overwatch 1 was first released in 2016.
The fact that you're saying that and you release over 30 different game modes just proves how bad this game died. Continue.
This mode is awesome. It's Overwatch gameplay like you've never seen before.
All right, can you show me it?
Fast-paced rounds, nail-biting 5v5 matches, and a best-of-7 system designed to push every player's limits. This is the arena where you don't just outplay the enemy, you outthink and outbuild them too. Here's the twist. Mods. Each round, you'll earn coins based on how you and your team perform. Use these to unlock and
They added Apex 3v3s into this. This is Apex. This is Apex Legends 3v3 mode. Am I tripping? Holy shit, this is just 3v3s.
customize abilities.
But like
for
on a
your
5v5, that is
Choose from mods that boost survivability, like extra armor, amplify attacks with shorter cooldowns, or even add game-changing abilities. Stadium is packed with transformative powers and strategic encounters that enhance the hero fantasy well beyond anything we've released. This also includes the option to choose how you play in either a first-person or an entirely new third-person perspective from which to see more of the battlefield and your modifications in action. To go into detail and really showcase what Stadium is all about, I'm thrilled to introduce Dylan Snyder and, of course, the one and only Dion Rogers.
What's up, Aaron?
Thank you so much, Aaron. Wow, this is crazy.
Can you believe we're in Watch Point Gibraltar?
Yes, let's talk strategy. Picture this, Reaper flying, like literally flying, I'm serious, through the air to take down a pesky diva, or Mercy enchanting a teammate to auto-res on death. The choice is totally yours, so build wisely. What works as an edge in one round might be the difference maker in the next. You'll be upgrading your hero until they're so powerful that Aaron has no choice but to make you the game director. You become a walking fortress by going all in on armor, or roast your enemy shields faster and more mercilessly than Dion roasts me every day for not knowing anything about obscure 1970s jazz. Because why not?
And visually, we've revamped everything from the ground up, creating a new user experience layout to make navigating your mods simple and fun. The fresh layout and intuitive icons transform strategy into art, giving you the arsenal to power up your hero as you progress through intense matches. Incorporating an intricate mod system, each choice you make is a step towards strategic dominance. Early in the game, you'll invest in affordable mods that lay a solid foundation for your team, giving you an immediate but modest boost. As the match heats up, you'll unlock access to more expensive and oh-so-satisfying mods that pack a serious punch, turning the tide in your favor. Each power-up is complemented by incredible visual effects, dynamically interacting with your actions to maximize the awesome feel of impact and intensity. You'll have complete control of your currency, so how and when you spend could be the key to victory. It's all about crafting the best version of your hero at the right moment.
In addition to mods you can buy, you'll also unlock even more powerful traits that won't cost you anything. Traits are meant to be defining aspects of your play expression, so we're making sure that they feel appropriately transformative. You may remember us teasing some of these in events like Trials of Sanctuary or Junkenstein's Laboratory. As Reinhardt, you can focus on improving your barrier, taking away the movement penalty while it's raised, and allowing him to activate it while charging. As Soldier 76, become a utility healer for your team while improving your biotic field by increasing its range, attaching it to yourself, and buffing the attack speed of allies that stand in its radius. Or as Kiriko, embrace your true nature as a dive DPS by improving your health and damage rate.
Remember when Overwatch said they couldn't do this for PvE? So they scrapped the whole PvE idea and gave us a shittier PvE? You remember when they said that themselves? What happened here? Because this is almost exactly what PvE should have had, but you guys didn't do it. So am I fucking tripping on something? Like,
resistance while gaining the ability to teleport to
like,
allies and enemies.
what?
7 rounds. Stadium features a variety of maps and game modes. There will be a mix of modified versions of existing maps, such as a quicker Hanaoka Clash round, as well as new push maps with final artwork to be unveiled in the coming months.
Stadium launches in Season 16, and we see it as more than just a new mode. It's a long-term evolution. Each season will bring updates, new heroes, and possibly even alternate modes, like Payload Race or Paintball. And hey, while this mode is already big, it's just the beginning of empowering you to build the best hero you can.
We'll be keeping a close eye on your feedback and continue to find ways to evolve this mode into the biggest and best it could be.
We're planning to kick things off with 14 core heroes, carefully selected to ensure balance and competitive play, with more heroes being regularly added over time, which will allow you to keep working each season on what is the best hero build to help you win.
There will also be additional maps, modes, and features regularly added over time, keeping things fresh and competitive.
Stay tuned as we reveal more details in the coming months. Stadium isn't just a new way to play. It's a new way
what's the
to
point of
dominate.
third
Get
person?
ready to strategize, customize, and
Like,
rise. Season 16 is just around the corner.
what's the point of third person? Because I get it, you see more of the battlefield, but like Overwatch was never like that. Overwatch never had a third person point of view. So what is the point of third person? Unless they're trying to compete with Marvel Rivals. Like, that's the only thing I'm seeing. Because Marvel Rivals is a third person point of view game. So it just doesn't make sense. Anyways, let's see the cuts right.
Earlier today, you saw a brief glimpse of Season 15, but let's dive a bit deeper. Our Season 15 Mythic skin is for Zenyatta, Zenyatta will have heavenly visual effects and sound effects to complement his godly ascension. Our concept artist jumped on this one. She was really inspired by the Golden Dragon Pichu, and the team rallied to make sure that we brought her vision to life in a way that felt specific and authentic. Our 5th mythic weapon is for Widowmaker, coming out at Season 15 mid-cycle. We wanted something that truly embodied Widowmaker's hero fantasy, and our concept artist took that literally. I don't have favorites, but if I did, the theme for our Season 16 mythics is very near and dear to my heart. The team has been waiting forever to put our spin on the beloved Mahou Shoujo genre. I'm so excited to introduce Dokiwatch, which pits the heroes of heart against the hollow hearts. Dokiwatch retains core elements of the magical
Kiriko gets another skin.
girl aesthetic and blends
Ativo gets another
wisdom
skin.
with the sleek technology of Overwatch. Our heroes' Magitech weapons
Freya's
are
getting
powered by
another
their animal
getting a skin.
familiars
Holy shit!
to
Is
fight
this just all
against the hollow
females?
hearts and their looming threat of woe. Tiny sharks, a fox, a cat, and even mischievous bunnies are ready to fight by your side. They're
Okay,
cute,
so
they're fierce.
so it's League of Legends. It's like League of Legends Star Guardian in Overwatch form. That's what they're trying to say. Yo, Overwatch, do you guys think of anything fucking creative, bro? You're taking shit from other people's games. Like, you have Apex, you got fucking any MMORPG game to ever exist. You taking fucking League of Legends, bro. Like, you are like Overwatch is the most uncreative fucking game to have ever existed in Overwatch 2. Overwatch 1, creative as shit. It said numbers, bro. It said numbers. Overwatch 2, you are the most uncreative, lifeless, drainless game to have been existed. You are draining your community. And I'm sorry, it's too late, but your game is dead. Your game has died. Like, it is a terrible queue. Like,
Make your heart doki doki. When it was time to pick the leader of the heroes,
holy
of heart,
shit.
the choice was obvious. Mars's favorite daughter gets a splash of pink in her mythic skin. Juno's radiance spreads hope wherever she goes, making her
Okay,
extremely
Juno.
powerful in the fight against woe. Her skin features her magical shark companions Deimos and Phobos, named for the moons of Mars. Personally, I'm partial to the pastel yellow Doki princess, but villain enthusiasts will love her corrupted evil look too. But don't worry, Mercy Mains, I've got you covered. She's getting the Season 16 mythic weapon. At mid-season, the ridiculously cute Elios joins the fight. I'm not going to say much, because I think the concept really speaks for itself. He's just a little guy.
That's a good mythic, though.
Since Overwatch 2 was released, players have been asking for a mythic for this hero. She's a little bit of extra work for my team specifically, but it was time to make it happen. Our Season 17 mythic skin is for Diva. We hope she lives up to your expectations. For her mythic, Diva will take on the spiritual aura of South Korea's national animal, the Siberian tiger. She'll have customizable hairstyles on the pilot, as well as a pink and an Empire Red colorway.
Good skin.
So you can style her
Not a bad
however you
skin.
want. Season 17 will also feature Reaper's mythic weapon, designed to capture the allure of corruption. We asked our concept artist to make something edgy, and he really did deliver. With distinct weapons for each hand, they reflect Reaper's duality, his descent from beloved Overwatch commander to feared talent agent. Oh, and one last thing. While we aren't quite ready to reveal them yet, throughout the upcoming year, we have some very exciting collaborations. But there's one coming in Season 15 that me and my girlies can give a slight reveal to.
Hello, we are the Seraphim. We're
That's
so
my baby
excited
girls.
to announce our second collaboration with Overwatch 2. Woo! There will be brand new in-game skins and cosmetics coming this March. We can't wait to reveal all the details, so stay tuned for more information. See you all in-game soon. Bye!
I love you guys. I can never hate you guys. I won't say shit. I'm just esports.
Hi gamers, this is Bailey from the Overwatch esports team. Something new is always coming to Overwatch, and Overwatch esports is no different. We've tweaked our competitive formats a bit.
Didn't
to
your
provide
esport
you
community
all the
die?
things that you actually care about. More things to play in, more matches to watch, more coverage of your favorite players, drops to earn, and some awesome dynamic gameplay through the addition of hero bands, which we've never done before. We just wrapped up our inaugural 2024 season at DreamHack Stockholm this November, where Team Falcons from OWCS Korea took home the win. We're really excited for the future of OWCS to provide the most accessible competitive environment that we have ever had. Want to know, though, how the OWCS is getting even better in 2025? We're going from 2 to 3 stages and live events, bringing you 3 events across the world to even more players.
If I'm being honest,
We're doubling the gameplay that
I don't
we
really care
provide
about
and the
OWCS.
preferred
It died
broadcasts. We're introducing
a while ago.
flexibilities to our ecosystem and integrating it
Like,
directly
they
into
definitely do not have the
OWCS,
viewership
making
like
easy
it
to
used
follow
to.
and providing more chances to compete and have some fun with your friends. Additionally,
Pause.
we're adding a new tournament phase to the competition through a promotion relegation tournament, allowing more chances to qualify and new exciting stakes to your matches. On top of that, we're introducing a team partner program, bringing some iconic esports brands to OWCS across our different regions. We'll be supporting a bunch of in-game items that you can purchase so you can rep your favorite team, and the proceeds go directly to support those teams and players. This year, we are also welcoming a few new regions to OWCS. We know how incredibly passionate our players in China and Australia are for esports. With the return of Overwatch 2 to China, we're excited to welcome those players to the OWCS with their own dedicated region to compete in. And our players in Australia are going to be joining the Pacific sub-region in OWCS Asia. We've introduced rank-based divisions to face it and calling out heroes that just make matches more fair, competitive, and fun. The OWCS...
Why not just give... Why not... Australia's here.
20 heroes in OWCS Asia. We've in Australia are going to be joining the Pacific sub-region in OWCS Asia. We've introduced
Pacific sub-region. I could be wrong. Australia. Pacific sub-region. That is a crazy jump right there to play. Like ping wise, like unless you're just talking about these specific subregions, but
face divisions to face it and calling out heroes that just make matches more fair, competitive, and fun. The OWCS 2025 season is kicking off right now. Head to our channels or website to find the schedule so that you don't miss a single match. Then you can tune in to earn some awesome viewership rewards, cheer on your favorite players and teams, or learn a thing or two about your favorite hero. We hope to see you there.
I will not be there. Is that it?
Team of brilliant development. We also didn't even touch on what is one of the most impactful changes coming later this year: more map reworks. There will be reworks of both.
All right, this is my hot take. I'm gonna say this now. My take on the Overwatch 2 update as a whole. Overwatch. You have the plays. You have the plays to do what you want. You're on the chessboard right now. You are currently sitting there. You were once renowned as the greatest game of all time to ever exist back in 2016. It is a shame that the gods have fallen. Respectfully. Your game, even all these updates would not change the fact of what's happening. It may bring some players back. I may come back and try it to like fully know like this game is bad. I may come back. I haven't played Overwatch 2 since like 2023, 2024, maybe like early 2024. So almost a year. I have not played Overwatch. And I've been perfectly okay with it. The problem is you guys are doing the wrong things at the wrong time that people did not ask for. You are making a competitive game harder for casual / like people that are not like casual players, like people that are new to the game. You're making it so much harder for them. Adding in now, you also have perks coming into the mix. Now, perks alone could be good. But now is the game of which one starts too strong, which one is this? Oh my god, there's a Junker Queen on the other team. Oh my god, I gotta fucking counter her. You've made the game about counter swapping, counter picking, more about counter playing. and switching. If I see a Junker Queen on the other team, guess what? Or not Junk. Like if I see anybody on the other team, guess what? I'm picking Orisa or whatever, or whoever can counter that person, and I'm just picking this thing that counters that person. And then now is more of that game. It's like counter picking and now counter playing instead of just counter playing. The game alone, the game style alone was really good. I was okay with 5v5, if I'm being honest. I preferred 6v6, but I was okay with 5v5. Now you are playing a whole different game and you're expecting all these people to know how to replay. You're expecting people to replay like this new game. It's a whole entirely new game now because the perks. Like the perks is a crazy ad. It could save the game, but it is definitely going to kill a competitive. It is going to kill the competitive scene, especially if it's not done right. You guys have to really focus on balancing issues with it. And I can already see that Orisa, the tanks are going to be the strongest ones. 100%. The tanks will be the strongest players for a while. And it's going to be bad. It is going to be bad. It's going to be terrible for grip. So you guys have to work on the balancing issues with that. Secondly, it took you guys over 4 years to add loot boxes into the game. People were asking for loot boxes since day one of this game, and it took you guys over 4 years to add it. Flats, hits, me, salty fish, we were all asking for loot boxes. Joey, we're all asking for loot boxes. Every fucking Overwatch 1 pro was asking for loot boxes, and you guys did not add it until just now when Marvel Rivals started kicking your ass. This is a desperate ploy. We all see it. You guys are scratching the floor trying to pull yourselves back up. It's good play. Good play. Loot boxes may work. It's a little too late, but it still possibly could work. The last thing is you guys had to stop taking stuff from other games. You guys took the Apex building 3v3. You guys took the Star Guardian from League of Legends. You make something up. Also with the PvE, you said that you implied, right? You said the PvE, if we can't do it like this because it can't work or it was too much to do. You guys been working on the PvE since Overwatch 1. Yada yada yada. Skip your excuses. How are you able to add it into competitive play? How are you able to add it into a game, but yet you can't add it to the PvE? And then you gave us a lackluster PvE nonetheless that we had to pay for, even though it was promised to come out with Overwatch 2. That was the whole reason for Overwatch 2. It took you guys over 3 years to bring it to Overwatch 2. I'm sorry to say, I don't think this update is going to save your game. It may bring some people back. I say it will bring back a couple 100,000, if even. I do not think it's going to bring back the millions you had. I do not think that you guys are going to contend with Marvel Rivals. I do not think you guys are going to contend within the top 10 Twitch games. You guys won't. And I'm sorry to say, Overwatch, I declare it as a dead game. You can look up Marvel Rivals player count right now. And I promise you it's not spiking. Not Marvel Rivals. Overwatch player count. So let's see Steam. Let's check the charts. So right now, Overwatch 2 is sitting at a $20K. You guys are at the 20K mark. 29 peak hours. All-time peak for 1.5 years is 75. Like, guys, you guys are doing something wrong, and it shows. Look, like, it shows. Like, look, you guys were fucking killing it, bro. And then you guys slowly just started falling into hell. And it's bad. It's bad. Your reviews are negatives. Your in game right now is 20K. 20K people are not even in the top like the top 7 ranks. Like 20K people are not in plat. So now you're expecting all these people to grind towards what's it called, towards fucking grandmaster or whatever. Bro, these people are not they're gonna be sitting in like 40-minute queues. It's not gonna work. It won't work. I feel bad because I wasted money on Overwatch. I wasted so much money on Overwatch. But with all things, like, money comes and goes. Like, it sucks, but it comes and goes. But this is just something that I think we should just let die. And sad to say it, but Overwatch is a goner. Anyways, that's all I have to say. That was my review on the new Overwatch update. I don't know what else to really say. It's not gonna work. Sleep tight. Don't let the big bugs bite. Unless you live in New York, then don't let the rats bite. As a good friend Harith once said a long time ago. Something about liking toes. I don't really know. Bye.